Hi, Caroline here. I just thought I'd jump on that I was going to share with you my 5 ways to succeed in property investing and business that I've experienced over the last 20 odd years in investing in property. So the first step is that you have to have a really good reason to want to be successful. If you had all the time and all the money in the world, how would you spend that time? How would you spend that money? Who would you share your time with? What are you passionate about? You need to find a really, really strong reason for wanting to do something different to everyone else around you. So we all understand that property is a good asset class to be buying and investing in, but you need to have a bigger picture, like an end point, something that you're striving towards. It could be really something very, very personal. That some people might think is a bit small, but maybe being a full-time parent, being the parent that's always at the sports days and the nativity plays, whatever it is, it has to mean a lot to you. It needs to be personal. It needs to be something that you're very, very passionate about. So if you don't have that strong purpose, that strong why that we refer to, then you won't do anything at all. So that is vital. The next step is to find someone or a group or a network of people who are currently doing what it is that you want to do. So obviously we're talking about investing in property here, but whatever it is that you want to do, business-wise or investing-wise, you need to find people that are doing it and doing it at a very, very, very slick elite level. Then you can model them. And Richard Branson talks about modeling successful people. So having that person or that network as support or someone that you can lean on or ask questions to if you get stuck is vital to your success. You cannot get to reach your full potential doing it all on your own. And so being in a network of people who understands why you're doing what you're doing and just get all the challenges, they understand that things can never always go to plan, is really important, again, for you to just bounce ideas off, ask help from, get support from them as well. The third thing, after you've got your why, once you've got your network or people around you helping you, is to absolutely learn and master everything you can about that topic. Whatever your strategy is, you want to make it that there's nothing about that strategy that you don't know. There's two things that are going to kill you in property, and that is your ego and greed. So if you can keep your ego in check and understand that, you might have been in this strategy for 6 months, but there's still lots to learn. You haven't experienced it all yet because 6 months is nothing in the game of property, right? That stands you in really good stead to keep learning, keep improving, keep mastering. So the fourth thing is to take actions consistently and look at how you spend your time and put them into 2 categories, like a high value task and a low value task. So a high value task would be something that is going to generate money, generate income, or generate progress towards you making more income into your property business. Then that would fall into the high value category. A low value task is something that can be outsourced to someone else. As an investor, you want to be spending your time sourcing the deals, raising the money, structuring the deals, analyzing deals, doing the due diligence. That's high value tasks. Low value tasks is calling the council tax company to and make sure that the council tax is all covered on a refurb, or to organize the tiles, or to be going to choose your kitchen. Those are low value tasks. They can be outsourced. Once you've done one project and the builder knows the type of kitchen to put in, the type of bathroom to put in, the color of the tiles, the quality of the tiles, you should not be involved heavily in refurbs. That's all outsourced to the builder. So let's talk about the consistency of goals. Should you be doing an action every hour? Should you be doing it every half hour, every day, every month? How often should you be doing it? Well, I guess it depends on how quickly you want to get there. So as a property investor, if you have 5 hours a week that is spare, that 5 hours a week compounded at high value tasks over 6 months, 12 months will have an incredible impact on your output. When we have this discussion around how much time do you have, it all links back to your purpose and your why, because if it means enough to you, you'll actually find more time for it. There'll be no more excuses. There'll be no more, sitting in front of Netflix for a box set binge. You could be in the pub on Friday night with your mates, getting lashed up, but that means you're going to be hungover on Saturday, when actually you could be out viewing properties on Saturday and spending the day really productively, and because that's your only free day of the week when you're in a full-time job. So that consistency of action, and then the compound effect of what that leads to as an output at the end of 6 to 12 months, you'll be really, really, really surprised about. Then the last step is to never, ever, ever give up. You are going to have challenges. You're going to have setbacks. You're going to have scenarios that don't go to plan. That's a fact. If you want plain sailing, no riptides in the water, then property investing is not for you. Just stick to your job, right? There's always going to be a scenario where, say, a lender refuses to lend to you when you're like in the 11th hour, or a surveyor downvalues your property. Or you've put in consistent offers with an estate agent, you've built the relationship up, and you're just never getting one over the line, right? Those are the kind of challenges that you are going to face as an investor. And to have that persistence, the tenacity to just be like, that's all part of the game. It's all part of the process. Like the Olympians who fall off their bike and get straight on the saddle again, right? And then strike gold. That is the type of characteristics of people who have absolute clarity on why they're doing this, have absolute clarity on the outcome that they want, and have absolute clarity on the fact that they're able to do it because they've got the right team supporting them, they've got their family members behind them that believe in them. All of that coming together will help you keep the momentum going in your business. So I just wanted to jump on to kind of give a little bit of a inspiration boost, because I know for some that are starting out or trying to get things going, it does feel hard at the beginning. But look, if you try to run a marathon with no training whatsoever and just whacked on your trainers and then try to run 26 miles, you're going to get injured. It's going to be painful, right? So accept that property is a marathon. It's not a sprint. And so you need to take your mileage training step by step, baby step it, and build on that week on week on week, and looking after yourself, making sure that you have that clarity of vision on why you are doing this. Have that strong reason. Make sure you have a network or someone that can support you. Make sure you're surrounded by people better than you. And when I mean better than you, they're doing what you want to do. Make sure that you lean on them and ask for help. Don't be shy in asking for help, because there are people out there willing to help you. Learn and master everything that you can about this discipline. Whatever the strategy is, there might be something that you're just not quite sure on. Master it, learn it, and be absolutely clear that you want to do it better than the rest. So if you want to be a master in serviced accommodation, your serviced accommodation unit is going to be the best on the market, so people want to come and stay at that over any other competitor. Always remain a student. Very, very important.